this month with courage, clarity, and care? Because we need that, right? How do we enter this month with courage, clarity, and care? Whoa, whoa. How do we enter this month with courage, clarity, and care? July 2025. Hmm. Interesting. I got the Fool in reverse. So if you feel like June was filled with foolishness and recklessness and irrationality, July is a month where things can change. And there are some rewards to be had here. So, back to my original question. How do we enter this month with courage, care? Two of Wands. You know what? This Fool in reverse can also be about recklessness and like moving really fast. And so for the month of July, slow down. We need to just slow down and go back over our steps, okay? Making sure that we're taking logical steps, making sure that all of the plans that we have logical steps attached to them. And this makes a lot of sense, right? Because it takes courage to slow down. Everything in our society wants us to move fast. Capitalism, right, demands that we move quickly, that we move fast, hopping from one thing to the next. And as we, get deeper into summer and we start moving towards the fall, it's okay to take risks, but we need to take calculated risks. And should these risks include everyone in mind, meaning our families, etc.? I have yes. So before we hop into things in the month of July, let's just take other people into account. Four of Swords here. We want to take some time away. Again, even this takes courage to step back from everything and go into this Four of Swords energy, a little bit of rest, a little bit of recuperation, and a little bit of a better idea of what cooperation and community care looks like in the current context. My next question is, what am I carrying from the last month that doesn't get to follow me? What am I carrying from June that does not get to follow me into July? Oh, wow. Interesting. We got one of my favorites, Medusa. And we have rage here. Lord knows there is a place for rage. Lord knows there's a lot of things to be enraged about. However, The vibe, the energy here again is calculated risks. Risks that come after recuperation, after contemplation, after taking sort of everything in mind before you make decisions. I always say when I get this Medusa card, sometimes we have to cut off our own head. We don't have to fall victim to others. We don't have to give people the opportunity to make a Medusa out of us. Medusa who was so wronged, treated so badly. And there is a freedom, because we have card number 23, so in numerology we would reduce that to a 5, in taking your power into your own hands, in cutting the cord yourself, in not being afraid of the so-called ugly part of self. The book says, Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster. The truth, the Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage, is sacred, epic, and fully justified. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath, close your eyes, put both hands on your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings to see the truth. Because you feel threatened does not mean you are threatened. And then the declaration here, the goddess declaration, is I have a right to feel my feelings. So unhealthy rage is what we want to leave in the month of June. We don't want to take that with us because it will not help. And then the next question is, what is this month asking of us? What is this month asking of us? What are we trading our rage for? What are we trading our rage for? Interesting. What does this month want from me? We have self-sabotage and wounded healer in reverse. Very powerful. Medusa, Sekhmet, who is also about rage. And Mamlambo, self-sabotage. What this month is asking for us, and then we have Queen Nefertiti here, which is about alchemy, is to alchemize, transmute our rage, our self-sabotage, our wounded healerness. We want to alchemize that. We want to transmute that energy into something we can use. Let's see what the book says about alchemy. It is time you turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. So, what I'm hearing is keep your eyes on the prize. What might what might we have forgotten about our path? What have we forgotten about our path? What have we forgotten about this path? Interesting. Because I asked what we forgot about this path. We got the crossroads. I saw a cute little raccoon on my way down from Montreal Sunday night. It's the first raccoon I've seen since I've been here. And here is the raccoon. Meet me at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. And so we are at a crossroads. Do we continue with what we've been doing for the first half of the year, or do we take this sacred turn in the road? The question I asked was what we've forgotten. Raccoon is coming here to tell us we have a choice. We don't have to keep doing the same thing, right? We have choices in this thing. Will you alchemize? Will we change directions? I think that's it. Okay. If you made it this far, do me a favor and put a sun in the chat. And I'll see you soon. Bye.